In the previous lecture, we learned about the font weight property. In this lecture, we're going to learn about colors. So we're going to learn about two different CSS color properties, color and background color. Both of them take the same values, but let's say each one have different jobs. The color property sets the foreground color of an element's text content. The background color sets the background color of an element. The values can either be predefined color keywords, hex, RGB, HSL, RGBA, or HSLA. For the sake of this course, I'm going to keep it simple with the most used values, predefined color keywords, hex, and RGB. Now, the predefined color keywords values are blue, orange, purple, pink, gray, etc. And we're going to start with that. In our HTML document, I'm gonna create two elements. Okay, a p tag, and the other one is gonna be a div. So on the p tag, I'm gonna add this is a random text. Okay, and I'm gonna create a div, and on the div, I'm just gonna leave it like that, empty. Okay, I'm gonna save it and come to the CSS, and I'm gonna define the p tag first, and I'm gonna add a color here, and we're gonna start with orange. Okay, and I'm also gonna define the div because we're gonna use this for the background color and the p tag for the text color. So I'm gonna add background color, and on this one I'm gonna add green. Okay, so once again, the p tag, which is this one here, I'm gonna target the text and I'm gonna add a color to it, and the div I'm gonna target just the background. Okay, which is this one here. This is for the background color and this is for the text color. Okay, so save both files and come to the browser, refresh. Okay, background color green. Let's see here. Yeah, everything looks okay, so I don't know why it's not working. Background color green. It should work. Okay, the reason it doesn't work is I need to add a width. Okay, I'm gonna add a 300 pixels width and a height of 200 pixels. Okay, now you don't have to add width or height in order for you to see the background here. Okay, you could just add a text inside and you will be automatically see the background color there. But I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay, so I'm gonna refresh. There it is. We have an orange color for the text and a green color for the background. Now I'm gonna come to the CSS and I'm gonna change it to blue. I'm gonna change both to blue. Save it and refresh. Okay, you can see those. You can see the colors. Now, remember that when you write colors like these, they're called predefined color keywords. Now let's jump to hex. The hex stands for hexadecimal. The hexadecimal values are one of the most commonly used and must start with sign pound, followed by digits or letters or both. For example, to specify black color, it takes 6 zeros. And I'm going to use the box for it. So I'm just going to add a pound sign and then 6 zeros. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Save it and refresh. And there is the black color. Now to specify by white color, it would take 6 characters, but would be Fs. Okay, so here we have 6 Fs. Now remember that A hexadecimal, besides the pound sign, it takes 6 characters. Now, let's save it. And of course, you won't see anything, okay? But there is a white box there. To specify, let me see, red color, we can just do it like this. F, and then 5 zeros. 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. And we can do the same thing for the text. Pound sign, F, and 5 zeros. And there it is. Okay. Now the RGB basically stands for red, green, and blue. So the RGB values are specified within the CSS Rgb function. It takes 3 parameters that are based on 3 digits each. The first parameter is based on red color. That's why it starts with the letter R, which stands for red. Then the second parameter is based on green color. And the third parameter is based on blue color. When you mix them, a unique color is created. So let me just give you an example real quick. I'm gonna add a backslash, an asterisk, just like this. And I'm gonna say RGB. And this is just for our guidance, okay? As a reference, I'm just gonna do it so you can have an idea. Okay, then is green and then blue. Okay, doesn't have to be separated, okay, with spaces. It can be just like this. Just like this. So the first parameter stands for red, the second one for green, and the third one for blue. Okay, I'm gonna leave it just like I'm gonna leave it here. Now, to specify, let's say a green color, just a green color. Okay, I'm gonna do it again on the back on the box because it's easy, it's better to see, but it'll work on both, and we're gonna do it on both anyway. So I'm gonna say RGB. We write the RGB function, the CSS RGB function. Okay, and we're gonna add a 0. Um, no, we're gonna add a red color first because that's the first color. Okay, so we're gonna add a red, and that is like this: 255, then 0, comma, and 0. Okay, so we have 255 and 2 zeros separated by 2 commas. Okay, and I'm just gonna copy and paste this on the color property. Okay, save it and refresh, and no changes because there it is still red. Okay, now to specify blue color, let me see, it's RGB. No, to specify a green color, we're gonna remove the 255 and put a 0 in its place and add the 255 in the middle right here, and do the same thing on this one here. 255. Now we should see a green color on both. There it is, green color. To do a blue color, we remove the 0 and add the 255 to the last parameter, and we should be able to see a blue color. Okay, now to add a let's say a white color, okay, we just type 255 on all parameters. Okay, 255. Okay, save it, refresh, and you won't see anything because that's a white color. Let's see, black. Just remove the 255s and add 0 in its in all parameters. Okay, 0. Zero. Okay. Now we should see a black color. There it is. And that is how you set colors using predefined color keywords or hexadecimals or RGB. That is it for this lecture. In the next lecture, we're going to learn about text align property.